So I want to talk about the new DLC. Seemingly, it's a bunch of characters that people are going to freak out about.
Yeah.
First, with the Mortal Kombat ones, it's Cyrax, Sector, and Noob Saibot.
That's right.
Which they look like very cool new designs.
Yeah, and that was the idea. We have this kind of balance we're trying to do with this game, is like bring characters back that players want to see, but also don't just repeat the same things with them. So we give them new origins, new looks. You know, Sector and Cyrax are now female, and so they're, you know, really dramatic changes from before, but they have the kind of signature moves that players are kind of looking for.
And then on the IP side, you guys have the T-1000.
That's right.
Conan the Barbarian, and Ghostface.
And Ghostface, yeah.
I don't know of a common thing that links all three of them, except they're all awesome.
Yeah, it's funny, just coincidentally, our previous ones, we would have like a pack of characters that were like all from horror movies, and then in MK11 it was all from like action movies, RoboCop, Terminator, you know, and these are just kind of like a compilation of all three of those, you know, action movies, horror movies, adventure movies, and so they're pretty random, but they're very cool. Three very cool characters we're very excited about.
I think what's so exciting is like, so I go back to the beginning of this franchise playing Mortal Kombat in the donut shop around the corner from my house growing up, just pumping quarters into it, and then us going and getting chocolate milk to power us through it.
You know, to me, like, one of my favorite things about hearing people talk about Mortal Kombat is they have a very distinct story to tell of when they first saw it, what part of their life they were in, and all the details, like you said, going to get chocolate milk. And I've heard 100 of them, and each time it's just as novel for me, just somebody painting a picture of when they saw Mortal Kombat.
Well, and now we're here we are 3 decades later, and it's still like the standard bearer of these fighting games.
Yeah, yeah.
What, in your mind, what is it that keeps it to that point in everyone's mind where this is it? This is the gold standard for what we want.
I do feel that we always want to kind of introduce something that players haven't done in a Mortal Kombat game, right? Like if you go back to Mortal Kombat like X, you know, we had, let's do 3 variations of each character, right? So, I haven't seen that before, and it kind of like, that's the mechanic. Mortal Kombat 11 kind of let you do a custom one, and Mortal Kombat 1 is these cameo fighters that come out and kind of help you. And so I think that's a big part of it. Some of it is also, it struck some people at a point in their life where they just have great memories, and it was part of it. I think it's kind of like when you hear a song that reminds you of something. And so we've managed to come back with new games that have added something really cool to it, and it just kind of strikes something with players' nostalgic memories of Mortal Kombat. So we have a nice kind of rhythm going with that.
There is one specific character that you guys added in somewhat recently named Homelander. Amazing, perfect character for a Mortal Kombat game, but he has this taunt that when he wins with milk that has gone a little bit very popular, a little viral on the internet.
Yeah.
When you see something like that pop up, to the point where it becomes a thing with people, like what is your reaction to something like that?
Well, I had the same, you know, that's gross reaction when you know, the guys on the team who wanted to do it, you know, so we went back and forth. We said, no, it's too iconic for him, you know, we have to do it. And I was like, are you sure? You know, you have to be in on the joke. Because if you just see it and you go, he's drinking milk in a weird way, but then if you see the show, you kind of like, yikes.
The context will really take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so we know basically what the next year roadmap looks like for this game in terms of the characters we're getting. Beyond that, what excites you about what you can still bring to Mortal Kombat moving forward?
That's a really good question. The fact that everybody's coming along for us on this ride, and it's 30 years in, is, you know, there's a certain amount of, you know, we can't let people down, we gotta keep this going. To me, Mortal Kombat feels like it's getting closer to like a forever franchise, you know, like it's like Marvel, it's like DC, it's like, you know, Star Wars or whatever like that, where even if we took a break for 5 years or something like that, there would be somebody saying, hey, is there gonna be another Mortal Kombat game? Is there gonna be another Marvel movie? Is there gonna be another DC movie and stuff? And so I do feel like it has that kind of long-lasting appeal, but you know, the games keep doing well, so we're always excited to give players like what they're looking for.